season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wild card matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams. Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
Batting second here tonight, center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Digging in, Albert Almora. Ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
2-0 home. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Almora, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Three and 1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Line drive, base hit to right. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Here's Chris Bryant now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Here's Javier Baez. Past battles with Scherzer. He's only 1 for 10.
Let's go, DC.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Baez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 0-1. Here's a strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. In now is Adam Eaton. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got a 3-for-7 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
He's going. He's going.
It's way the 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. When you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Bouncer up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting third baseman, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Baez has it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. good baseball.
Here's Matt Adams now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Jason Hayward now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Hayward stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's another 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting in, veteran Kyle Hendricks.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Two and two.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's Addison Russell. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Let's go nuts.
And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Soto is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint to watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Batting 7, second baseman.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Ben Zobrist is retired to kick off the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I liked that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count. So very, very wrong.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
the box, Javier Baez. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Rizzo at second. Bryant at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 misses off the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. The 2-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Missed with a slider.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cubs lead it 2-1. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's just 1 for 6.
Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0. And that is off the first base bag. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in. You're going to see the 1st baseman crashing, trying to get that out at 2nd base. But if not, make sure of 1.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Ready for another chance? Trey Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Let's go, Nats.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. Hit to short. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Riding in once again, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's down.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Come on, Nats.
A changeup over the inside corner. Suzuki stands at second with 2 gone.
Come on, you can do it.
That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Let's go, Nats.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Drive the run in.
3-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Here we go, Nationals.
Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting at it is Almora. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nats leave a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in now, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, yo, get those blinders off.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Strike two swinging. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got a power guy versus more a finesse guy, and that's illustrated here. 96 versus just 90 miles an hour is the top 2 speeds. At the plate, Kyle Hendricks was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. High pop up. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So stepping in, Matt Adams. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Matt Adams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Back up the middle. Dive by Baez. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time. Just a tremendous play that time, and here it is again with Show Track. He had to range a long way to lay out for that one, and to finish it off, he made a very strong throw across the diamond. Very well could be the play of the game. Into the box now, Juan Soto, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The batter, right fielder, Domingo.
Into the box now. Domingo Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Let's go, DC. Here we go.
Liner towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
Number 8, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. And a breaking ball stays outside. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
See you, Max.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning is over. Nationals lead 1. Our score remains 2-1. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first down.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Popped him up. Rendon shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
1-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Suzuki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled to the left side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Suzuki, the runner at second with 1 away. In the air out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam.
In now now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zobrist is in pursuit. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for Washington. They're down 2-1. Here's Javier Baez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Addison Russell.
Now to the plate, Addison Russell. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hayward at second with 2 down. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. It's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Now in the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Popped him up. Baez waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez onto the grass. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. Hit to first. Rizzo is there. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Number 60 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 60.
Striding in, Ben Zobrist. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Drilled on the ground to short. Curler gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder, number 5. Albert Almora.
So coming to the plate, Albert Almora hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-1 the count. So 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
Go!
3-2 pitch. Now a pitch skied out to center field for Adam Eaton. In there, a base hit.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Standing in, Domingo Santana. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And that misses. 2-1.
Let's go Nats.
Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Hayward. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
1 away, and that'll bring in the power hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. And the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 60.
Wilmer Defoe will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Let's go, Nats.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Cishek pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nationals 2. Coda Glover been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Coda Glover.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Javier Baez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny.
He's set, and the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Eaton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Been a rough go at things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Bryant stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Working to keep them in the game here. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. comes 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate and will do it again. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Hit hard up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brendan Morrow will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 50.
David Bodie is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Batting in the 8th spot. Number 13.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that's the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. In now is Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Pitch is popped up. Rizzo is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting at it is Almora. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail 3-2. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Tanner Rainey enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, David Bowie, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Addison Russell as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Soto going back on it. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove. Long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely. A for effort by the left fielder, but he couldn't quite haul it in.
Yeah, he climbs the ladder, but ran out of rungs, Matty. After that, it's game on. And he was booking it around the bags and earned himself that triple.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Yeah, big.
Here's the 2-0. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Russell takes his lead at third with 1 away. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Men on third with 2 down. High in the air, deep down the left field line. Soto is after it. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Pedro Strop takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
46, Pedro Strop. Leading off for the Nationals here in the bottom of the ninth, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0. Fastball that just misses inside.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Count still full, 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
The left fielder, number 22.
And now for Washington, Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Moby is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Russell's got it. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
And these wild card games are hard enough as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. We witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Dan Plesac and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.